Here we go. The Mountain. Boz Rosendahl. I'm the voice. Kyle Montgomery. This is quarterfinal number 3. And it's Marathi to Sonel, who hadn't seen a perimeter defender here yet, quite like the Joker, Paul Joko.
Joker not only defended well yesterday, but he actually played good offense.
Yeah.
And sometimes you'll miss that from him in a tournament, but he was at 5 points per game.
You can get that from, if you can get that from Joko, that's a good sign. Suhard will check into the game, and he's not exactly the player you are happy to see on the court with the way he's been playing. Hugo second on the scoring charts with 16 coming out of group play. Knocked down 6 of 14 from 2-point range as he will get it up top, but a foul first. Toulouse also did an incredible job converting inside the one. They were 90%, 19 of 21. Frank Segala not happy to start things off. Who's that action film star? He talks like this with a kind of raspy voice, bald-headed, scruffy. That's Marathi. I got to think of this. Y'all know who I'm talking
Jason
about.
Statham?
That's it.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
I see
Jason
it.
Statham, doppelganger.
Yeah, I see it.
I want you guys to know right now. All right, I'll work on that. Meantime, it's Kaltenbrunner working on the French defense. He'll get the bucket for Vienna. Suhard up top. Segala, oh! Oh, nice move. Kaltenbrunner has he baseline. Cannot get his second bucket of the game as the Wilson finds his way out to Segala. Frank up top. Suhard swings it right. The Joker turns the corner with the quickness and finishes with a lefty leg.
We saw this a couple times yesterday. He's trying to use his quickness to get by people. It's been working. He's so athletic.
Wazan off target, you're right. Joker can't get to the rim. Oh, Suhard. I don't think the wind was blowing that time. I can't blame it on the wind.
Yeah, that looked bad when it left his hand. He didn't shoot that with confidence.
Yeah. And he will get a rest. As will Blazon for Vienna. Round comes Kaltenbrunner. KTB inside to Marathi. Great position in there on Segala. Marathi caught reaching in.
That's a smart play by Toulouse. They recognized the switch by Vienna and sent Rambo down to the basket in a mismatch with Murati, who's a lot shorter.
Vienna averaged 8 fouls a game in group play. They lead in that category so far with 3, but also lead the game 2-1. Rambo, not happening. Fabiosa.
Toulouse now also racking up the fouls. But you mentioned them fouling 8 times a game. They got fouled 4 times per game, which is worrying because you want to be right around equal, right? 7 to 7, 8 to 8, whatever. They did not get to the free throw line at all yesterday.
And that's largely due to Kaltenbrunner struggling because he's one of those guys that attacks the rim.
See, here he goes. Now he's using his physicality, getting to the basket, bumping people and going up for a shot. That'll get you some free throws. I didn't think he looked as aggressive as he does yesterday, so I'm happy to see him back to his game. Season
opener, long off season for most of these players.
Kaltenbrunner's first off season being a father as well.
Indeed. Maybe that definitely contributes.
Oh, yes.
He ain't getting as much sleep the last.
Less sleep, less time to practice.
That's right.
You got to spend some time with the wife and the kid.
Priorities.
Yes.
But Daddy's going to work right now. His team up by 1. Segala finds Suhard. Suhard. Too strong, and on the rebound attempt, Kaltenbrunner is going to get whistled. He's fighting with Jules Rambo.
I've mentioned it in the past, but Rambo has made himself into a wonderful player. He might not shine as bright as the other guys on his team, but it's actions like this, his rebounding, but his defense too, because he can switch on screens and guard smaller players.
Yep, Justin Timberlake brought sexy back. He brought mullets back.
I don't know about back. He has one, but
yeah, he's one of few that could actually rock it and get away with it.
But he's rocked several hairstyles. I remember last year, FIBA 3x3 actually posted a really cool video of all of his hairstyles, which was insane over the years. He went from like no hair to a man bun to curls.
That's true.
He's had everything, man.
I think he stuck with the mullet the longest, though, right?
Yeah, he has.
Oh, there's Blazon, bottoms, top of the key. Giving us something else to talk about besides mullets.
That's good.
Almost 3 minutes into quarterfinal number 3. Amsterdam and Uber already set for their semifinal. Joko runs around. Segala finds himself all alone. Merci beaucoup. Blazon down in the post office with the smaller Suhard guarding. Gets some help from Joko. And a great defensive possession for Toulouse.
Did you see the verticality by Joko, who went up with both his hands straight up in the air, blocked the shot, and then forced the jump ball as well? What a heady play.
Yeah, this is why, again, I think Toulouse's stock rose the most in this offseason, coming off the year they had last year. But Joko has gotten better. Defense is the key ingredient for them. Gave up under 17 points per game last year. That was good for top 3 in the league, while scoring an average of about 18.5. So it's defensive plays like that that make the difference for Toulouse. Although right now they are down 1 in this game. Possession to the French. Rambo. Jump hook, no good. Carlton Brunner. Inside, Blazon. Decides to get it to E-Nice. Marathi. Bodying up on Joko. He will come away with no buckets. And the sub is made. Blazon out, Sonel in. And Suhard comes off the bench for Toulouse.
Vienna up to 6 fouls now. Next foul will put him in the bonus. Dangerous territory.
Speaking of dangerous territory, what's Nico going to do with Rambo that deep in the post? KTB, Marathi, jab step, loose ball. Suhard gets a hand on it. And now Kaltenbrunner smartly ties him back up.
But Kaltenbrunner let go of the ball so Suhard could get possession. That is a very, very smart play. This is how Vienna got possession back.
Yep.
Wow.
Instead of scrapping for it, let him have it and then tie him up.
Yep.
4-4. Oh, Fabioso lost the handle on it. Suhard. In and out. Cross. Right to left. Suhard. Around and out. 4-4. Low scoring game so far on a windy Saturday afternoon here in Utsunomiya. So Galen out to Rambo. Rambo. Suhard up top. Loose ball. This is 2 defensive teams here, making every possession difficult. Very few easy looks. And even when you get an easy one, sometimes you'll see that. Sonel missed it. Rebound goes to Vienna after the 2 ball goes astray. Sonel, Marathi pulls the trigger, and he fires a blank. 4-4, it will stay as we are halfway through this game. Sonel busy asking for a foul. Probably should have been busy playing defense.
Every point matters in a game like this.
I think he's gassed, though.
He might be. That's what you want to see as Vienna, though, because, again, Kaltenbrunner can take advantage of the mismatch he has with Hugo Suhard. He's way bigger, way stronger. He can get to the basket at will. If he has patience, he can score on every possession doing that.
Well, let's see if they feature him. I don't know. Blazon, he's no pushover. Rambo operating from the elbow. Joko. Blazon getting too physical defensively there. And that is the 7th on Vienna. So free throws now for Paul Joko, who was a solid contributor for Toulouse in group play. He continues at the free throw line. He will knock it down. Paul Joko, 2 for 2. And a 7-5 advantage for Toulouse. Blazon, Hezi. Sonel, skip pass up top. Sonel hustles it down. So I said he was gassed. He must have got a little refuel in the past minute or so. So Gala, that how?
Oh, wow.
Ooh la la. That looked disastrous. He had missed dribbled. He's falling away with one hand.
He was complaining while shooting that.
Rambo. Now Segala, pass Sonel. Gift wrapped for Rambo. Now, oh, Sonel tripped up. Good move. Seeing Segala lock legs. Segala a little bit hobbled. And now time for a media timeout. A welcomed break in the action for both teams who are sucking air in a 9-6 contest. Toulouse so far in front.
Look, I don't think we're going to see any high scores today with the wind being as it is. So it's going to come down to defense, and apparently shots like that from Frank Segala was just, he was complaining midair about the physicality and then tossed it up with one hand. That's incredible.
Big time players make big time plays in big time games. Frank Segala is that. Back to it. The burner. Moratti all alone. What a shooter's roll he got there.
That was a 4-bouncer.
I'm telling you, that looked like it had no chance. Joko, look, one hand. Toulouse leading by 2. Moratti. Inside to Blazon. 3 to shoot. Joko is down, the shot is up. And it goes just before the horn.
Moratti stops on a dime so easily and just goes up, and his shot's pure even though it's windy out here.
I like Moratti's game a lot. Before he got injured, he was over 6 points per game. He had his big debut. This was 2 seasons ago at the Europe Cup when he made his 3x3 debut. And you know, he's been a great player since then.
Yeah, and in a game like this, at the end of the game, that's where he shines, right? He usually gets that last shot if it's tied or if it's close. And we've seen him time and time again deliver on that. Now, that's maybe going, you know, ahead of what the game is now, but we got 3.5 minutes left and the game's close.
Suhard. Oh, good look at it at least, but it goes begging still. Suhard can't squeeze it. Rambo to Segala. Segala. Wait a minute. An 8th foul on Vienna. Rambo had Sonel on his hip. More free throws coming up.
It felt to me like Sonel was trying to get away from the contact, though. It may have been a foul while they were fighting for position.
Yeah. Big free throws here for Rambo. It's a no on the first. And even the free throws aren't safe in this wind. He glasses the second one.
On purpose, too.
Yeah. You got to put a little more oomph into it. Again with the wind. Kaltenbrunner. Or at least shoot your shots more flat, right? Rambo abusing Kaltenbrunner on the interior.
I think Rambo might be the leading scorer at this point for Toulouse.
Well, I think a lot of the bigs are going to be the leading scorers today. They won't have to contend with the wind as much. Joker. So Killer missed everything.
You can see everybody that shoots just kind of walking away going, yeah, never mind.
Yeah, frustrated.
That wind is frustrating. It is amazing how the game of 3x3 now changes on a dime, though. Yesterday, we had no wind. Teams were shooting well. Now, today, nobody can shoot.
You got to find different ways to win in 3x3. And I like the elements factor. Almost like, you know, any outdoor sport. I think of like American football. Some of the best games I've seen have been snow games.
Oh, yeah.
You know, heavy rain games.
Look, I lived in Pittsburgh. I've seen some snow games.
Oh, that's a fact. Marathi tries to scoop it over to Kaltenbrunner. It's poked away. Joko to Segala. Oh, that's light work. You don't see Marathi get out muscled that easily, often. Blazon with his second, two ablaze.
That was much needed. Big shot.
That'll give Vienna some life. Looked like Toulouse. Oh, that was a fairly physical defensive play.
Yes, slightly.
He lifted Suard off his feet.
Blazon also has the nickname the Machine for a reason. The man he's built.
Almost robotic in a way. And I don't mean that as an insult. I mean like in a RoboCop way.
Okay.
Suhard.
He waited for the wind to drop before he released his shot.
Oh, a coaching warning. Shame on you, Soshu. No coaching during the games of 3x3, by the way. It is against the rules. A warning first and then a technical. Toulouse up by 2. Blazon, who has had the hot hand for Vienna. Not that time. He will check out Kaltenbrunner in.
Yeah, that was rushed offense. Toulouse played a drop coverage. They went over the screen. Blazon popped right, but attack off of that, get a dug in or something. That was probably the best option.
Instead, Toulouse will get reset here. Suhard with 4 to shoot. This shot is going up. Pull up. Rebound stays with Le Bleu. Joko. A little bit frazzled on the possession. What a pass. Setting up Rambo. So now with the stop and go, through it in reverse. And no good.
So Nell's been scoreless, I think, in this game. After averaging 7.5 yesterday.
That's that Toulouse defense. It's been a tough go at it. Gotten a better game from Kaltenbrunner. His best game of the tournament so far, that's for sure. So Nell still coming up empty. And under 20 seconds to go, Toulouse are going to use some clock. Just trying to secure this W. And it looks like they're going to have this one in the bag. How did he see Rambo through the trees?
He had X-ray goggles on, I think.
That is a fact. Great vision from Suhard as Toulouse do away with Vienna here in the quarterfinals. They win it 17-13. Semifinal bound. Vienna bow out of this opener here in the quarters. So that leaves Partizan and Miami